BBC Breakfast welcomed Work and Pensions Secretary Pat McFadden on Wednesday, and viewers were immediately outraged when the MP dodged questions about the child benefit cap. The two-child cap is a policy choice that some say keeps hundreds of thousands of people in poverty, while the Anti-Poverty Action Group said removing it would be the most effective way to reduce poverty. However, when asked directly by host John Kay when he would talk about the subject, McFadden was keen to divert the conversation to other topics. Pointing to measures the Labour Party has introduced, including providing free school meals to all families on the universal benefit, which he said would lift around 100,000 people out of poverty. He also highlighted the government's Crisis and Resilience Fund for local authorities and additional childcare support as evidence that ministers were taking action to ease the pressure on low-income families. Asked whether Labour would scrap the cap, McFadden stressed the importance of sticking to fiscal discipline. Everything has to be paid for. Everything has to be budgeted. We are committed to financial stability. So any need for additional spending, we have to look at where it comes from and how it is paid for, the Labour MP said. His refusal to give a timetable will do little to assuage the frustration of Labour MPs, many of whom see the two-child limit as a major test of the party's commitment to tackling poverty. One user on X wrote, "You need to make ending or reducing child poverty an absolute and unquestionable priority, otherwise what's the point of Labour?" Another replied, "Why should the state pay for families to have more than 2 children? If you can't afford more than 2, don't have any." A third commented, "Why even consider ending the two-child allowance? It's a freedom of choice if you want more than 2 children, subsidize it if you can't afford more than 2, and don't have more than 2. Number 10 has previously said it will update its poverty strategy in the two-child benefit cap in the autumn. Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson, co-chair of the review, last week dropped a significant hint that the strategy could be scrapped.